museum is located in central Brooklyn and even has its own subway stop. Just take the 2 or 3 train to Eastern Parkway Brooklyn Museum. The Beaux-Arts building in which the current Brooklyn Museum stands was designed by the prestigious New York architectural firm of McKim, Mead and White. You can see this Beaux-Arts design in the flat roof, raised first floor, grand entrance and staircases, arch windows and doors, symmetry, and classical architectural details that include statuary and sculpture. The 560,000 square foot building, 160,000 square feet bigger than the Barclays Center, initially struggled to maintain its building and collection, only to be revitalized in the late 20th century thanks to major renovations. In April 2004, a new entrance pavilion designed by James Stewart Polshek and facing Eastern Parkway opened at the Brooklyn Museum. The Brooklyn Museum was originally named the Brooklyn Institute for Arts and Sciences, the focal point of an educational complex planned in the 19th century for the growing city of Brooklyn, which would eventually include the Brooklyn Botanic Garden, the Prospect Park Zoo, and the Central Library. The idea was to create a museum 6 times the size of what was eventually built, but these plans were postponed when Brooklyn became a borough of New York City in 1898. The museum also has a memorial sculpture garden which features salvage architectural elements from throughout New York City. The Brooklyn Museum holds one of the oldest and finest public collections of American art in the world, some 1.5 million pieces in all. Kevin Staden, chief curator, shows us great clips of inside the museum. Pieces span over centuries from ancient Egypt to the contemporary art of today. Collections include those that seek to embody the rich artistic heritage of world cultures. African, Oceanic, and Japanese art make for notable antique collections as well. American art is heavily represented starting at the colonial period. One of my favorite exhibits is Connecting Cultures, A World in Brooklyn. Connecting Cultures has 3 main themes: connecting places, connecting people, and connecting things. I like it because it allows me to consider the importance of place, of self-representation in art, and of the role that objects can play in supporting my personal and cultural identity. I love this museum, especially because every first Saturday of the month there are events that are organized around a different and always interesting theme. It is a family-friendly 6-hour extravaganza. Visitors who come for this free night out get to see the gallery exhibits, hear speakers and live music, watch free films, participate in hands-on art activities, and even fun dance parties. First Saturdays are a wonderful way to spend a Saturday evening. So next time you're in Brooklyn, check out the Brooklyn Museum.